And you?
Yes, I am NA as well.
Yeah.
All right.
How was your day today?
It's good.
Yeah.
Yes. How was yours?
Yeah, mine good too.
All right. Let's see. Okay, is there any
Yeah.
particular game that you want to go over?
Uh, how do you mean go over?
Do you see the stream that I'm
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
Discord? Yeah. Which game that you've played recently would you like to rewatch where I can help coach you on some things, some decisions?
Mm, maybe
Oh,
the witch. I think it was.
actually, we might only be able to do. Yeah, none of these are recent on this patch. We'd only be able to go over this Twitch or this Katarina one.
Can take the witch.
The Twitch? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Ooh, the Ghost Twitch.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah.
It's typically better to try and get push control level 1 than just stand in
Yeah.
their tower. It's hard against Israel Braum, I get that.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is fine. Okay.
I need to like be better at farm because I think I can't like.
Yeah. That, that takes practice. Typically, what I do is I watch these like 3 red missiles and whatever they're targeting. These do the most damage besides cannon minion. But if you watch these hit it, then you'll have an idea like a lot better
Yeah.
of what when it's getting low.
Okay.
Okay. We definitely want to be hitting this for level 2.
Yeah.
I'm assuming if you're worried about Kane, we need to tell our support, or we should have taken that opportunity to ward ourselves. But we missed an opportunity to auto the Braum, and then now we're gonna lose level 2 because we weren't autoing these minions. Oh no, now we're gonna fight and they hit level 2. Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna spiral super far out of control. So right here, if you were worried about a gank from Kane, I would have
Yeah.
warded. For sure ward. But then you've got to hit these to get level 2 first. So you get level 2 when you hit sorry. On the second wave, 3 minions in. So if you kill
Yeah.
these 3 melee minions, you get level 2. And they do that way before you guys because you're not hitting this. But then when you do decide to go in, they hit level 2 and now you're screwed because
Yeah. I see it.
okay. I'd definitely be a little concerned about Kane coming here in a little bit.
Yeah.
I think this was a great opportunity to back, because this next wave. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, wrong season. Yeah, okay, there's Kane. Still would have been a fine opportunity to back, but doubly so now that we know that Kane's here too. And then let me guess, you forced it back here.
I think I did that.
Well, yeah, I would have backed all the way. When you first crashed this and you were low, it would have just been a good opportunity to back. I don't know how much, like we didn't have any gold to buy anything, but you'd have gotten back in time to get this cannon, and now we lose it. So not the best back. Good. If you're gonna crash it, like, I understand the, like, just standing here and not doing anything, but at least go put a ward in here, because you're pushing it a lot, so just put a ward somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because we're not hitting tower, we're not looking for gain. There we go. That's good. Good. Oh yeah. Yeah, hit him. Wow.
Yeah, that does bad.
Yeah, you use a lot of mana to queue at strange times. And so now you're low on mana, and yeah, you definitely won't be able to fight. Ooh, that was a bad auto. Yeah. Okay, yeah. All of the mana consumption, and then you come super far forward, and then that had to be a misclick.
I think it was. So I need to like the mana.
Well, just as Twitch, I just wouldn't use your Q just randomly all the time. Like you use it, you're
Yeah.
kind of using it for no reason. If you're gonna use your Q on Twitch, you want it to be like for a really good reason.
Yeah. So the Q is like for the fights, right?
Yeah, exactly. It gives you the attack speed. It's good to go invis and get like this is fine because like you're kind of in a bad spot now. But it gives you attack speed. So anytime like you start a fight, you can just press it. You don't have to use the invis portion of it. Oh, you can't walk up there. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're that low, you got it back.
Yeah.
Good. That was good. Ooh, he's dead. You don't need to come here. You need to clear this wave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then we lost some cannon minions and we didn't even get anything. Just clear this wave.
Yeah. Okay.
You're walking way too close to this room. Yeah, you use your Q and then you go in melee, like, even though it's melee range of Ezreal, but like you're Twitch, and then you have your ult. So you ult at point blank range. You're not using your range at all. Plus, Braum had all of his abilities up. It's just a really bad engage right there. You don't want to be doing that. You need to be thinking about like the strengths of their support as well as yours. And Mel wants to poke them down or like burst them whenever she lands her combo. But that's really hard against Braum because Braum can block all of your damage. So you need to play around that. Yeah, you can't walk on melee range like this. You've got to use your range. Like you're not using your range at all. You keep walking
So,
up right next to the Braum and making the passive stacks really easy.
Yeah, I think it's better to like use range like at back, like stay back. You mean?
Yeah, exactly. But also, you don't even have wave priority. Like as Twitch, you really need to push this wave, like get priority on the wave.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna auto Ezra, you can auto him from like kind of where you are. Same thing with Braum, but you can't be this far forward, especially at your 50% HP, and then you go in melee range at this guy, which is really bad.
I'll be right under. Oh, hello!
Yeah, just kind of more of the same as far as like your positioning is. When you're close to these minions, Braum can jump to them and then auto you, so that's just bad. And then we also don't have any vision or weak side because Hecarim is top. And now we can never fight because we're so far behind. So, yeah, oh my. Yeah, you keep making... You've made the same mistake over and over and over again. So, there's really not going to be too much to tell you here. Let me try and show you something that you can try.
Yeah. Okay.
And this should help you out a bit. Because we need to fix some of your mechanics first before we can really dive into
Just isn't finished.
like
Yeah, okay.
gameplay and things. Which is it's not too hard. You'll get the hang of it real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do you use a click? Do you know what that
I
is?
use QE. Yeah, I click.
Yeah, like where you can
Or-
see your attack range like this.
No, I don't.
Okay. I recommend that you start using it because this is kind of getting you trouble. So
Welcome
I'll show
to
you.
Summoner's Rift.
So
Minions have spawned.
that works. Okay. So when you're playing, if I were to just stand here and then right click this, Twitch is going to walk up and start autoing him. Now, if I'm just in lane like this, it's hard to gauge whether someone's in my attack range. And what you want to do is anytime anybody comes within your attack range, which is even slightly outside of it, you just attack them. So like while I'm playing lane bot, I'm clicking like this anytime anyone comes remotely near what I think my attack range is. And then as soon as they come in, I auto them. And then go back to farming minions or keep autoing them if a fight is necessary. But then especially when you have ult, that attack range goes from here all the way to there. So it goes from here,
Yeah.
and now I get this much attack range. Now you don't want to be like at the very edge on this, like you kind of want to be here. But you never need to be, as Twitch, you never want to be this close in ulting. Unless you're super far ahead. So the way that you do it is, like, if you're gonna start a fight, you go like this. You walk up, and then you W, and you just auto, and then you kind of kite around them at your range. Is what I'm gonna recommend for you to do.
Okay.
And then once you kind of get the hang of this, then we can go into some more advanced stuff. But when you A click, you use right click to move around like this. When I'm saying A click, I'm pushing A on my keyboard, and that was what popped this up. And then I'm left clicking, and you see how it's instead of green like that, it turns red.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means it's gonna attack whatever's closest. Now if there's minions here, it'll attack the minions. So you need to hit the champion whenever it's whenever you can. And that'll help
Yeah.
you out a lot. Just starting to play at your range rather than because that whole lane you were playing like this against the Braum, and that's exactly where he wants you. Or you were walking up to minions that he could jump to him, just making his job really easy. So it's just some positioning things where if you just fix your positioning as far as playing at range like this, you're gonna do way better in lane, and it'll feel so much better. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then I would focus on when you're in lane, when you shoved it under tower like that. If you're gonna go do something, just come over here, drop a ward. Yeah, dropping a ward there was fine, or you could drop one in this tri-bush if this is the enemy side. And then just go back to shoving, and try and take tower as quick as you can, because then you want to get out and then you want to go mid lane.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so a good exercise for you to do if you want to like do a practice. If you want to practice tool it, that's fine. If you just want to go in game and try it, that's fine. This is what I would do: is I would come over here and I would just right click this. Let's say 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that DPS was 110 with your poison and everything. Poison kind of misses up a little bit. Let the lethal tempo stacks fall off. And then here's what I want you to do. Use that A click, auto attack them, go out of range and come back in. And try and get as close. So I got 107 and 5 auto attacks. Which is really close to 110. But you want to come out of range and then back in range. Out of range and then back in range. And try and get that same... Just like
It's
that.
like I think.
Yes, exactly. That's what you need to do, and you need to do that in lane too. So you start doing that, and you'll start seeing some better results in lane. You won't be dying like you just did in that lane. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's really not much to go over in that game, just since at that point that you were in the game, you're just so far behind, you really can't have an effect. So practice the kiting, practice playing at range, and then once you feel like you got a good hang on that, you can message me again, and we'll go over some other stuff. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Thanks for the advices and
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Bye.